Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the video, and for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Preetam Hari, and on this channel you can explore the traveler in you and have fun wherever you go. Here are our top 7 tips on how to prepare for a road trip. System checks of the car. Take a walk around of the car and check your essentials. Top up your engine oil. Check the tire pressure of all 5 tires. Yes, even the stepney. Do not neglect it. Now the new BS6 engines have a liquid which you fill called DEF, which is diesel exhaust fluid. Now if you are embarking on a long journey, it is better to stock up on DEF so that you don't run out of it along the way. Learn the basic how-tos of a car to get you out of a conundrum. Note down the roadside assistance number. Now all of you know that I have a Jeep. Now I have 2 roadside assistance numbers. One is from Jeep and one is from the insurance provider, which is ICICI Lombard. Note down these 2 numbers so that on the way or along the road, if you get stuck somewhere, you can always contact the roadside assistance number. And secondly and most importantly, for the love of God, learn how to change a flat tire. The number of people who do not know how to change a flat tire, this basic how-to of a car is just beyond me. Nobody knows it, I don't know why. It is like you need to know this to get yourself out of a conundrum. Plan your breaks. Now there are 2 kinds of journeys. One is less than 600 kilometers and one is greater than 600 kilometers. Now if you're embarking on a journey which is less than 600 kilometers, you can pretty much cover it at a stretch with frequent meal and tea breaks in between. Whereas if you are embarking on a journey which is greater than 600 kilometers, it is advisable to plan a stopover for either a power nap or to rest for the night. You know that recently we had gone on a trip to Pondicherry. The total distance was 960 kilometers, but we covered it in 12 hours because I am used to driving long distances. So only if you are comfortable with the car, only if you are comfortable with driving, you can obviously go ahead, and if you're an experienced driver. But for all the new drivers out there and for who are embarking on a road trip or a long journey for the first time, I suggest plan a stopover and rest for the night, or at least take a power nap. Plan your departure. Now there are 2 kinds of departing. One is based on your estimated time of arrival at the destination or estimated time of departure from your current position. Estimated time of arrival. Now based on the destination that you are going, you would have booked a room, right? And that room will have a check-in time. Like I told you, recently we had gone to Pondicherry, and in Pondicherry we had booked a room and the check-in time for that room was 11 AM. So our aim for that trip was to reach the room by 11 AM. Meaning we had to cover 960 kilometers before 11 AM. So what we did was we departed from Visakhapatnam at around 12 in the midnight or 1 AM, and we had to cover the entire journey so that we reached the room at check-in time. The other flip side of this is if you are traveling with families, or if you are traveling with elder people, or if the driver himself is an elderly person, driving through the night might become a problem for you with the glaring headlights, which might cause a stress to you. So for people traveling with families, especially with kids and older people, it is advisable to start your journey early in the morning so that everybody is fresh and nobody gets frustrated because of the night journey. Whether you're departing based on ETA or ETD, always take a shower before you start your journey. You will feel very fresh at the start of your journey and you will enjoy your journey at the outright. So do not neglect it. Always take a shower, be it cold water, hot water, whatever it might be, whatever suits you. But always take a shower before you start your journey. Comfort. Make sure you enjoy the trip, whatever that means to you. Always download the right music. Carry along the right snacks. Have the right drinks, and that does not mean alcohol. And if the journeys are quite long, you can always download podcasts or audiobooks. It is an absolutely great way to pass time, and also you can absorb a lot of knowledge. Wear comfortable clothes. This is often the most neglected part of any journey. If you are embarking on a long journey, it is always advisable to not wear long jeans pants, because jeans pants gets very constraining and you will not be comfortable driving. It is advisable to wear either slippers or flip-flops while driving so that your feet are free. Because if you are embarking on a journey which is 1000 kilometers, you want your toes also to feel free. Carry along neck pillows so that you do not get strained along the journey. Carry along shades so that your eyes do not get strained because of the sun glare. Enjoy the drive, whatever that means to you. Constant accelerating and braking will strain not only you but even the car. Your car is a baby. Take care of her and she will take care of you. Do not overexert her. If somebody crosses you, let him go. He is nobody to you. Do not engage in a race. You have nothing to prove to him nor to anybody else. Assess the risk versus reward. The reward, you get a small ego boost by winning that race, which is going to last you for 10 seconds and then nothing. Believe me, you have seen that Audi MAD race. That victory lasted for 10 seconds and then nobody gives a shit. Whereas the risk, you risk losing everything. You risk the peace of the occupants, you risk your peace of mind, and you risk not even completing your journey or reaching your destination. Just not worth it. If your journey entails covering 2 or 3 states, like for example, when we went from Visakhapatnam all the way to Pondicherry, we went from a state to a union territory, right? So what we had kept in mind is that the cost of fuel was much cheaper in Pondicherry. So we were smart enough where we had filled fuel in Visakhapatnam sufficient enough to take us from Visakhapatnam, then Tamil Nadu, and then we filled up in Pondicherry because the fuel was much cheaper in Pondicherry. In Andhra Pradesh, the cost of diesel was something around 97 at the time, and in Pondicherry the cost was something around 85. So you can notice the difference. Over a span of 1000 kilometers, it makes a lot of difference. So wherever you are going, just do your research beforehand and find out the cost of fuel in different parts of India or different parts of your journey, so that you can stock up fuel accordingly. There's no point in fueling up your car and filling up your tank in a more expensive state and spending all your money on the fuel when you can rather get it cheaper somewhere else. And lastly, but most importantly, if you are feeling drowsy, please stop. If you are traveling at 100 kilometers per hour, even if you close your eyes for 3 seconds, you would have traveled a distance of 80 meters. Now driving 80 meters blind, a lot can happen. It is not safe for yourself, it is not safe for your occupants, and definitely not safe for the commuters on the road. Water is your best friend. Keep drinking water, keep having sips of water whenever you feel drowsy, and that will keep sleep at bay. As much as possible, always travel with a companion so that you have somebody to keep you occupied. That's why you've seen in majority of our videos, Shagufta always travels with me, and you've seen how entertaining she is. So me sleeping or feeling drowsy is beyond question. Do not continue driving if you feel drowsy. This I am telling as a responsible citizen, and I am hoping that all of you will please follow this. And from all of this, if you can take one tip, please let this be it. Do not drive if you're feeling drowsy. Either stop and take a power nap. That might be just for 10 minutes, but you will be amazed at the effect of a power nap and how powerful it is. These are 7 tips that we could give from our end based on whatever traveling we have done and all the long trips that we have covered. And hopefully this is helpful to you guys. Do subscribe to the channel. We are still a small family and we want to make it big. We need your support. Please do share it with all your friends and family members who are embarking on a road trip very soon. Well, that's it from this video, guys. Hope you liked it. See you on the next adventure. Bye guys.